Hi, I'm here now. I was just typing stuff out on uh the Discord and stuff, but I'm here now, and ready to I'm ready to mingle. It's the Talos principle. It's more of the Talos principle you've known and and loved so far, but on a grander scale. Hey, Dark Linkification, welcome to the Talos Principle, part 3 out of 7 million. Uh, we're continuing with World B today. We're gonna continue World B, and we're gonna become even more invested in the story of Osiris that we're going to be reading about for the next 10 hours of our lives. How's it going, everybody? Just talking to Colburn. Colburn has been working on getting Twitch functionality on cjacobs.us, so that I can go back to linking to cjacobs.us instead of forcing people to watch on twitch.tv. It's currently in the beta testing phase, but soon soon it will be available for you to watch there again. Dark Linkification wants to add me on Steam so that he can be part of the experience by way of appearing in my QR code messages. Go for it! Why not? Sure. Here, let me quit out of some of these programs that I've been running. There we go. Okay. Sorry I made a weird noise there. I've been locking my frame rate on 3D applications to 60 frames a second because I've been playing a certain video game that doesn't like to be played at higher than 60 frames a second. A game that I may have played on stream recently, but that I've been recording in a higher quality so that someday, perhaps, I might do some kind of, I don't know, let's play of it. I'll leave it up to you to guess what that game is, but I mean, me having recently played it is probably enough of a hint. You did. You made it to existential puzzle bot time. Congratulations. It really is existential puzzle bot time because I'm streaming this right now to avoid having to think about my actual responsibilities. I got a lot of shit to do related to school stuff, but it makes me sad to think about it, so I'm avoiding thinking about it right now. Yup, that's right. It's The Surge. Look forward to my new Let's Play of The Surge, a game that I haven't Let's Played before. Man, that Let's Play's almost over. Can you believe it? That Let's Play's only got 3 or 4 episodes left. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty crazy. The Surge and Bloodborne have been very long-lasting Let's Plays. I think Bloodborne might be the longest lasting Let's Play I've ever done. It's been over a year. It's been almost like a year and a half almost now since I started Bloodborne. It's more like a year and like 3 months or whatever, but damn, dude. Thought Patroller 69 says, "Wow, can't wait for the finale in summer 2019. And you know the sad thing is that with all my illness stuff, that's barely even a joke." Bloodborne's almost over too. Bloodborne's a little bit further away because I got a lot of bonus shit I still have to do before Bloodborne is even close to being finished. I got so much more work left to do on Bloodborne. But I'm not talking about any of that stuff right now. Right? That's not the stuff I mean when I say I got a lot of shit to do. I mean specifically I've got a lot of catch-up work to do on my school stuff because I've been sick recently. Here's one downside of Crohn's disease specifically that you might not think of because your brain, like mine, was too preoccupied with the whole, stomach deal. Here's one thing that you might not consider until it's too late, if you're an idiot like me. See, what I hadn't considered right is that I'm on all kinds of medications that I gotta jam into my butt that... Needles, not pills, needles. Let me clarify that. Medicine that I gotta jam into my butt that makes it so that I have no immune system, right? Because it's eating my body alive. So what that means is that at even the slightest provocation, the tiniest cold can turn into a horrible flu. So I've been dealing with that the past couple of weeks on and off, and it's a fucking pain. It's a pain in the ass. If you were ever thinking about getting Crohn's disease just to learn what it's like, just to know, don't do it. It's not worth it. One of the few downsides of Crohn's disease. Sounds horrible. I'm canceling my pre-order of Crohn's 2 as we speak. Oh, this is so sad. Alexa, play Crohn's 2. Alright, I'm gonna start up the Talos principle, and it's gonna be really loud, and I'm gonna have to turn it down. Let's do it. Where is it? Oh. There it is. The Talos Principle is one of the few games on my Steam list that actually starts where I want it to start. Okay, so you know how sometimes lists of movies, books, games, etc. will organize things so that the word "the" is excluded from the title. So like if something's like The Adventures of Alan Aardvark, like it'll show up near the top of the list under Alan Aardvark or whatever, or A for Adventures, instead of down where it would make sense because that's not the title. Well, the good news about that on Steam is that the Talos Principle has the second word also start with a T, so it appears in the spot it normally would if they didn't exclude the word "the." And the Surge is another one. The Surge has a T followed by an S, so it doesn't actually matter if they exclude the word "the." It appears below all the T's anyway. Don't give yourself a horrible, incurable, debilitating illness. See Jacobs 28. Ted Anderson says, "Hey, it does make more sense to exclude the word "the." Signed, a working librarian." I mean, I understand why you would exclude the word "the," because the word okay. Basically, putting the word "the" as an included word will just condense everything with the word "the" in the title into a smaller list that then has to also be organized by alphabetical order. So in the middle of a list that already is archived by alphabetical order, you have another list for everything with the word "the" also organized by alphabetical order, starting from top to bottom in the middle of like QRSTUV on the first list. So it does make sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying there's a reason that I had to spend like 5 seconds searching for it before I found it. Chris Crash says, on Green Man Gaming, I tried to find The Witness, which returned 980,543 unrelated results with "the." Then tried Witness, which returned, "Did you mean The Witness?" That's pretty much how it goes, isn't it? Oh, man. Okay, so let me zoom on over to the Talos principle. That's not the Talos principle. That's a black screen. Oh, there it is. There's the Talos principle. Okay. Alright. Oh. So, last time on the Talos principle, we completed World A. We started to think about betraying Elohim's wishes and climbing the tower under the threat of being smote. But we changed our minds and headed to World B instead, the desert world, the Egypt world, the Serious Sam world. Our buddy Milton started to come into his own, and now he is currently in the process of asking us about if frogs are people, and the philosophical nature of what makes a person be a person and all that stuff. So our boy Milton, he's starting off with the hard questions because I guess easy questions aren't in his vocabulary. So alright, let's do it. It's more of the Talos principle, everybody. The Talos principle. The Witless. If I ever do a playthrough of The Witness on stream, I will absolutely subtitle it The Witless. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Game set my FOV to the minimum again. Where is that? Or it didn't actually. Really? This feels way more zoomed in than it was last time, but I guess not. I guess it's not. Okay. So anyway, well, welcome back to the Talos principle, everybody. Welcome back to World B. Just some notes before we get started. I mentioned on the last stream that we did that I had changed my my video encoder settings on OBS, so things should be clearer for you now. I also have adjusted the resolution down to 720p because nobody watches my streams in 1080p anyway, according to my analytics. Like, people on my YouTube channel mostly watch my videos in 720p. The only videos of mine that people watch in 1080p are the Let's Play episodes, which makes sense because they're episodic things that aren't like 1,000 hours long like stream archives. But also, I have turned off low latency mode, which will increase my latency on Twitch by like a couple seconds. It doesn't really matter. It increases the latency by a couple seconds, but it also should increase the quality. So, it should look better, buffer less, and generally be more stable. So let's get to World 2 and get to philosophizing Philosophizing. Let's do it.
I see all. I know all. My power knows no bounds. And yet your will is free because you were made to be free. It is the very principle of your existence, without which the trials of this world would hold no meaning. To seek salvation must be your choice.
The Talos principle, some might say. It's like we got an audio log here to listen to first things first.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities, silent roads stretching for miles, the earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
I guess it's good to have a sense of perspective. I don't really know what to say about that, Alexandra, other than congrats on having a sense of perspective about the advancements of mankind, I guess. Happens to everybody every now and again. What's up, Milton? What do you got for me? Nothing. I guess he doesn't feel like talking today. Okay. Science magic. Though the term science has only meant what it does to us for around 600 years, its practice far predates the name. There is evidence pre-Aristotle which indicates soothsayers, mystics, and the like may have employed basic scientific methods to predict the future and confound their benefactors. One anecdote concerns a palm reader who was exposed when two wealthy clients compared their readings and found them to be identical. In 1948, the tendency to discover deep personal meaning in vague descriptions delivered authoritatively was given a name, the Forer effect. Today, it is recognized in all contemporary psychology theory. Speaking of which, if we may go back, you might recall, on the first part of the stream, I think it was. I don't even think it was on the second part. On the first part of the stream, that we got a psychological assessment from our buddy Milton here as a result of our certification program we took, where he told me that I was not a person because, I don't know, I had a bunch of conflicts in myself. Well, that psychological assessment that he gave us, the conflicts themselves are based on your answers to the questionnaire. But the assessment where it said, like, doubts self but believes in furthering understanding and all that crap, that's always the same no matter what. So it's kind of funny that Milton has an entry on the Forer effect when he himself was applying it to us earlier. Or I guess it. I guess we don't know if Milton is a he, I guess. I've been trying to refer to all the robots as it, because it's like, they're not people. Weight loss blog. Blogs to see. What was that guy's name? Dr. whatever? The guy from the last stream. The crazy person. Oh man, if there's one thing good about inevitable death, it's the food. Yeah, baby! I'm gonna have all the horribly unhealthy food in the world. I'm gonna feast on jelly bananas like a crazy monkey on Monkey Christmas. And you know those muffins that have so much chocolate they're basically melting? That's gonna be my breakfast. And burgers for lunch! I'm gonna have burgers so greasy you could use them to lubricate a whole factory. Triple bacon burgers with double cheese and extra onions and mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard and big fat juicy patties. And then oily thick pizza with spicy salami and barbecue sauce and olives and jalapenos and sour cream. Food coma, here I come. Boy, is there gonna be egg on that person's face when it turns out that the apocalypse was canceled. Another journal from our scientist buddy Arcady. Fascinated by Drennan's project. Lovely conversation regarding the Talos principle, Greek philosophy, relevance to current situation. Suggested naming Project Talos. Drennan refused, but name seems to have caught on with the team. Tens of thousands of files coming in every hour. Our whole history. Well, well. The Talos Principle.exe just got a little bit more exciting. Your grandparents heard that and are very worried. But the Crohn's disease, he can't have any of that. Oh, that's great. Let's do it. To puzzling we go. We got to puzzling fast today. Oh wait, actually no, before we do that, there's some QR codes over here. What do we got here? Oh hey look, dark linkification. Convenient that you just added me before the stream and now you're here. Dark linkification says you'll be needing a special device to solve this one. One with Faith says, I have come to see that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship. Well, well! It seems one with Faith has given up the ghost on 100% completion of the Talos principle. So it sucks to be you, one with Faith, because I'm going to do my best to beat everything this game has to offer, and I'm going to die of an aneurysm trying. Hey, this one's from Chris Crash. I have now traveled this land extensively, and I can say without hesitation that this is the most beautiful spot. Hey, you said so in the chat a minute ago, actually. That is that is in tune with what you just said. What have we here? Oh, this one's from Dog. Okay, so I get that I'm supposed to retrieve these sigils. I just don't get why. Sure, the loud voice is telling me to, but this world of his has no context, no purpose, and no foundations from which to construct them. On that we agree, Dog. I'm with Dog. I'm convinced there are answers here if we look hard enough. We have to work together on this, says Sheep. I'm also with Sheep on that one. I appreciate the stick-to-itiveness, Sheep. Let's see. All right. So this is what I was talking about on the first stream, actually. I really like how sometimes you get areas like this, where it seems like the puzzle was structured around the shape of the area, like in world, so to speak. Like in the game world of the Talos principle, it feels as if this structure was already here, and it wasn't changed at all to make the puzzle fit it. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Even knowing what we are inhabiting now, our dear robot friend here. It's so cool. What have we here? And yeah, the music in this game is really great. Okay, so there's kind of a problem here. Well, actually, no, there's not. I think we're good. Although I bet this isn't the end of it. Watch this. Bet there's gonna be a star around this corner. No? Really? That was the end of the puzzle? Okay. Huh. That feels like there should have been more to that, actually. Weird. Okay. There will be a Talos principle too. You know, I was looking at the Reddit for the Talos principle, and I saw that they want to make a second the Talos principle game. So it'll be kind of cool if it ever ends up coming to fruition. But yeah, don't worry. We have lots of time. We have lots of time to spend secret hunting and all that stuff. We got a lot of secret hunting to do. Apparently, Red Menace-kun is having trouble with Twitch chat. Is anybody else having trouble with the chat? Specifically, like the chat disappearing and all that stuff. So hey, look. Remember that we unlocked those fans as a puzzle element? Well, here they are. Here are the fans. Let's drop some stuff. Get on up there. Oh. Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, popping the chat window out seems to fix a lot of those problems. Look at that. So the puzzle there was that we had to get the box over here. This puzzle is supposed to teach you that you can put things other than yourself and boxes on switches, which we already knew how to do because we did it earlier to get a star a little while back. But it's fine. All right, fuck that. I'm not gonna be able to get up there like that. If we want to do some sweet platforming, we're gonna have to brute force it, which means we are coming back to this later. Let's keep going, shall we? This one's red, which means everything's screwed. Everything's screwed, and I'm not going to be able to do a damn thing to solve it. We got this, though. We can do this. I am nothing if not a consummate professional when it comes to solving puzzles. Alright. Well, I see some keys, so that's nice. See what we can jam from up here. I think if I put those there, I'll be able to get to the keys. Yeah, I'm really not sure what the problem could be with the chat. I'm sorry. I don't... Like, I have my own problems with the chat, and they're all fixed with popping the chat out, so... Keys obtained. Now we can get in the car and drive on out of here. Done and done. Oh. Oh ho, look at that. How about that? One with faith is gone and dead. See you later, one with faith. Worship the designer for an uncountable number of days, then allowed the serpent into its heart. Final memory dump. I ask the designer for forgiveness that I may join him in the eternal memory. And hey, look at that. What it turns out that One with Faith is the parent program of our friends at Samsara and Sheep, which is an interesting little twist, but I don't think Sheep really cares. I don't know much about Samsara. We haven't really heard much from Samsara yet. Who cares? Just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our great designer. Oh, this is a response to this one. I guess someone met their end here. Seems we're all connected somehow, like distant family relations, different versions, different series. What are we? Asks Sheep. And the response from the Greek is, who cares? just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our great designer. I don't know the Greek. I didn't mind One with Faith all that much. Seems One with Faith couldn't solve this puzzle though. I guess talking to our cool friend Milton was not good for One with Faith, who no longer was One with Faith after that. I mean, you never know. We might hear more from One with Faith in the future, but for now, I suppose that's the end. Now it's One with the ground. Ooh. Okay. So we don't need to go that way anymore. Let's take all this crap over here. So I do this, and then I get these out of sync. Get them real good out of sync, so that they don't even line up anymore, so that I can walk by them without blowing the hell up. That would be nice. My thinking is that if I jam that door with this jammer, then I can take this jammer into the maze with me. There we go. There. Okay, so now I can take this jammer wherever the hell I want. I'm the master of my own destiny. Master of jammers, I'm pulling your strings. Ah, I got it. Okay. Let's get these. Get these all out of whack. Go. Now we can go on back out here again. Point this baby over there. There we go. Now we can get through. Wait. That doesn't solve my problem though. Cause I need a way to open this. Boy, am I glad I wasn't stupid and I didn't go in there before thinking about that. Okay. So that actually doesn't solve my problem. Okay, I got it. Now I got it. I just had to think about it for a minute. As it turns out, this is a game that rewards you for thinking about things before doing them. I need to do this from the other side. See, what I need to do now is I need to take this jammer through this gate so that I can bring it with me to the end of the puzzle. Got it. Requires a little bit of hot stepping, but it's okay. Now I just gotta move this on through here. There we go. Well, actually, here, why don't I do this? This way, I can point these at the end, the end one. Here, I can take this one off of here and point it at the end, and then I can just get the fuck out of here. Doesn't matter if I trap myself in. There's a gate at the end of this, so I can just make my way through it now. Yup, that's me, Big Think Jacobs. Well, I mean, Red Menace-kun, you could use your phone to do the chatting and watch on your computer, or a number of different things. There is stuff you can do. It's just, it's just a pain in the ass, I know. Or you could try a different browser, or whatever. All is not lost. Hey, wow, I did it! Look at that! How about that? That puzzle wasn't as hard as One with Faith made it seem. Fuck you, One with Faith. You should have kept your faith in your one. Oh-ho. Looks like Milton's got something for us. What's up? Hi. Here's what I've been wondering while you were off carrying out commandments. You say that consciousness is some kind of functional system. We did say that, yes. That was our conclusion about consciousness, if you remember. I didn't want to say that consciousness was like guided by faith or consciousness was like a robotic machine. I said that consciousness was a complex functional system, which is hard to describe. You say that consciousness is some kind of functional system. Arrange bits of matter in the right order and out springs sentience. That's all very well on paper, but if what counts is what something does, not what it's made of, then couldn't you and I design a series of tin cans on strings that qualified as being conscious? Well, no, because that's not what I said. That is a very extreme version of what I said. What about a computer program? Suppose we built a perfect simulation of the brain, only it was made of transistors, not neurons. Wouldn't that be conscious? Okay, see, that's a little bit harder. That's a little bit harder of a question. Yeah, I think that yes, you probably could make a computer system that counted as being conscious. Remember on the last stream we talked about the difference between a rock and a tree, and then the difference between a tree and a frog, and what my boy Milton and I, the conclusion we came to here was that the difference is that we are self-aware and a frog is not. Both me and a frog, we both can be rational thinking creatures, but the self-awareness is what differentiates us. But that doesn't preclude, say, a frog from being conscious, right? A frog could be conscious. A computer could be conscious if it was accurate enough at simulating a person, which I imagine is what he's about to tie this back into. So what's the difference between the computer and the tin cans? They're both just man-made systems. Well, none of these are really good options, really. None of these are things I would want to say in response. I guess what I would say in response would be that the computer is a thinking being and the tin cans aren't, but it's not allowing me to say that. Well, I can't name the difference, but there is one. French Toast says, "Well, Milton, you're assuming that you can make a sufficiently complex system with tin cans, when you'd probably need more tin cans than the observable universe has room for." The tin cans weren't made to be a brain. Right. That's kind of the problem here, is that there's not really an option to say that. I guess I'll say computers can remember things, because that's the closest to my thoughts on the matter. Because I don't want to say I can't name the difference, because then he's going to go like, "Aha! You can't name the difference! Gotcha!" So I'd rather keep arguing with him. So can tin cans expertly arranged? Oh, you're a dick! Alright, fine. You obviously don't really know what electricity is and have come to mythologize it. If I ran 100 volts through the tin cans, would that satisfy you? Honestly, say something sensible or walk away. What a dick! I don't get it. He only gave me two options and they both suck. Milton is expert contrarian. It's not necessarily that he's an expert contrarian. It's that the limitations of what I am allowed to rebuke are very, very small in scope here. I'm being corralled into Milton's stable of straw men. Maybe I should just say something sensible and piss him off. Right, I've had enough of you for the time being. You can come back when you're ready to participate like an adult. And two, Milton, really? You can come back when you're ready to participate like an adult, says the computer that just says, oh, you can run 100 volts through a tin can, and it's a computer. Come on, man. You can't play this game with me, Milton. I'm more willing to laugh at your idea of straw man arguments than interact with them. Rhetorical corralling at its finest. Maybe so. You know what? I'm so pissed off at Milton spoiling the utter seriousness of the stream that I just want to fire a laser beam at the moon. I've never wanted anything more than to fire a laser beam at the moon. Hey, is it spinning? It is spinning. Oh my God! Well, we did it. We found the true secret of the Talos principle. It's Portal. And hey, if you look real close, that's Wheatley up there. Portal 2. Over yonder in the opposite puzzle in this area, there's a pair of binoculars way on top that you got to do a lot of platforming to reach, so you can see Wheatley a little closer. But I don't care enough to do that because we've done enough platforming for one video game, I think. Not again after those kitten JPEGs, man. Not again. It's pretty great. I mean, the name of the puzzle is Moonshot, right? So you fire a laser at the moon, and there you go. Congratulations, you have your Easter egg. Alright, it's time to have fun with stacking things on boxes. Yeah! Well, that didn't solve the puzzle. That didn't solve the puzzle at all. There you go. That solved the puzzle. You know, to be honest, this game is generally very good about not letting your debates with Milton get pigeonholed by a lack of dialogue options. But I gotta tell you, that's not one of those times. I laugh, and I joke, and I jest, but I am genuinely annoyed that my only option there really was to be pigeonholed by him and either take it or intentionally disrupt his argument and piss him off. And I'm not willing to take it. I'm not willing to get corralled into Milton's straw man hole. I won't do it, Milton. I won't do it. And yet, the Talos principle is extremely adamant at times about you either agreeing or disagreeing with Milton's philosophy one way or the other, no bones about it. Which is a shame, because it's not always so black and white. I mean, this is the only time that I can remember that they pretty much force you to say something stupid. There's another Easter egg up there, but I don't actually know how to get it. We need to get a box outside of a puzzle somehow. But I don't actually know how. Oh well. Can you use the moon to get a laser to other parts of the puzzle? Maybe. Oh no, actually, because in order to reflect a laser, you have to be able to pick it up and set the target to something else. So, well, actually, you could point another reflector at the laser after pointing the first reflector at the moon. You could point it at that reflector and then carry the current to another puzzle. But there aren't any other puzzles in this area that use lasers you can get to. There's this one. This one uses lasers, but there's no way to actually get a laser inside the puzzle. Oh well. We did all the puzzles in this area. We just don't have the star, which is over there, but I don't know how to get to it. So we'll come back to it later. I think it's meant to show you that he's not always being entirely genuine in his arguing with you, to plant a seed of distrust in the discussion with him. Maybe so, yeah. That very well could be part of it, you know. Like, our dialogue options, our dialogue options are limited from time to time, but generally they allow a varying range of opinions. But sometimes they don't, and who knows, maybe we will come to find out that that's part of Milton's intent. Because, I mean, after all, remember, Milton is trying to get us to go up the tower and betray Elohim's line of thinking about how we should always follow his commandments, and yet we have free will to do whatever we want. A thing that's a little bit hypocritical right off the bat. But, you know, maybe Milton feels like we need another little push. Maybe Milton is just an asshole. There's also that. That's also a possibility. What have we here? Ahem. The basic skeleton of the simulation is now running on EL. It's not plugged into the AI system yet, but in theory, everything is ready. I guess the next step is to test whether the generated scenarios make sense. Or do we wait for the iteration module to bip bop? Boy, that's a good question. Do we wait for bip bop? That's, you know, that's my that's my favorite Sonnet turned Broadway play, Waiting for Bip Bop. Great existential play, Waiting for Bip Bop. Ahem. Written in 1547 to justify the Spanish conquest of the Americas. Okie doke. The just causes for war against the Indians. I'm sure this won't be uncomfortable at all. The Spanish have a perfect right to rule these barbarians of the New World, who, in humanity, are as inferior to the Spanish as children are to adults, or women are to men, for there exists between the two as great a difference as, I might even say, between apes and men. Compare, then, these gifts with those possessed by these half-men, in whom you will barely find the vestiges of humanity, who not only do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate, and eat human flesh. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to our wait, what? Holy shit. This is a hell of an old school sentence. Where the fuck is the emphasis supposed to be on this last sentence? What? Okay. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to our domination, but to a servitude a little less harsh. It will not be difficult for them to change their masters. So that did end up being a little uncomfortable, but from a linguistics perspective, because that is a hell of a run-on that that this gentleman has put into this creed. weird inclusion. It's a very this text log is a very weird inclusion in the Talos Principle. It's time for more Osiris. Let's check in with our old friend, the Book of Osiris that may or may not be allegorical. The first wisdom the scribe said to the dying man is that as the world is made of 5 elements, so is the soul of man. Know therefore that in this life you are heart and shadow and name, and also Ka and Ba. Without all these, you would not be a living being, but a thing. What is a man without a name, who cannot speak of himself? What is a man without a shadow, who is not anchored in the world? What is a man without a heart, who can neither feel nor think? What is a man without a Ka, who has no essence? What is a man without a Ba, who is not himself, but like unformed clay? Therefore praise Osiris, the king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, the eldest son of the womb of Nut. Let's not go there, Talos Principle, not in 2018. He who traverses millions of years in his existence. The eldest son of the womb of Nut, huh? Okay. Here the translator is clearly inserting his own beliefs onto the text as boppity bip bop bop, quotation marks, bop. Gotcha. Okay. Well, does our Robo Man have a heart? I don't know. I can't. No, I guess he doesn't. Although that thing on the chest could be a heart, potentially. I don't know. Maybe maybe I'll get blown up by a mine in third person and then we'll be able to see it for sure. Nut was the goddess of the sky. Oh. Well, thank you, Nut. What have we here? Sheep says, theory. This place is some kind of preserve for human history, and we're the endangered species. Samsara replies real snippy-like with theory. Trying to find answers will only bring pain. Ceasing to care is the only escape. Damn, you sound like someone on something awful. Sam? Hey, it's our boy, Serious Sam. Theory. This guy's 10 times more help than you, Samsara, so shut your face. Sheep says, theory. We're in some kind of incubator, waiting to be hatched. Dog says, theory. If you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here. Boy, it's like a regular internet message board with these people. I wish I had more paint so that I could contribute. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Kinda looks like there's an entrance here, doesn't it? Hey! Hey, what do you know? Why, what have we here? Another Easter egg that I may or may not have already known was here because I bumped into the wall by accident on my first playthrough and then found it and then remembered it for all time as this random ass wall that you can bump into and find a weird Easter egg. I'll just walk right through this. I just kind of feel like walking through some pillars today, don't you? Today's a completely normal day in the Talos Principle. We're all having a completely normal day with absolutely no glitches. What? Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Oh. And now the door's sealed, so we can't even experience the glory that is the preservation of Minecraft in the Talos Principle for a second time. Yeah, I found that on accident on my first playthrough because I was looking for QR codes on the walls and I just found that and I was like, oh, okay, well I'm never going to forget that. That part of the processing space in my brain is forever donated to that random corner of a wall in the Talos Principle. Blown away. Let's do it. I see a star. I am the star. Well, there is not fucking much to work with here, is there? Okay. Well, great. Aha! Right. Well, that's over and done with. We can unlock a new puzzle implement, which I guess we're going to do when we get back to the hub again. How exactly was Milton's earlier argument a straw man of what you said? His point about the tin cans was that if you could construct a system of cans and strings complex enough to be functionally identical to a computer, it could very well be conscious just as a computer or a human could, if what matters is what something does, as you had argued earlier. Well, that's not what I argued earlier, is the thing. The core of his argument was that was what I had argued earlier, but like I said, that's not what I argued earlier. That wasn't my point. But even if it had been my point, we're entertaining an idea that is in itself farcical, but he expected a non-farcical answer out of me. He's dealing entirely in hypotheticals, but he's asking me questions that have a very strict yes or no answer. Could this be considered consciousness in this hypothetical scenario? And it's like, even if I say yes to that, it doesn't actually matter if I say yes or no. Like, whether I agree with him or disagree with him, it doesn't actually get either of us closer to an answer to the problem, because it is a purely hypothetical question. And in some senses, I would say that, yes, like, at its core, yes, he is right. Like, if you could design anything that exists to be so complex as to mimic the consciousness of a human being, yes, you could then call it conscious. But again, saying yes to that doesn't actually get us any closer to what he was asking me about, really. We use extreme hypothetical examples to explore what we believe and why we believe it. Well, it's true, but in this case, that doesn't really serve any purpose. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of annoying that I was limited to asking him questions that don't really give him my opinion. It's limited to only things that he can respond to by saying, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see. I don't really know what to do here, actually. Is there a ladder on the other side here? I wasn't looking. Yeah, there is. Oh, okay. Well, I know what to do here then. This puzzle is trying to teach you that you can drop shit in midair. Which is kind of a dick move, actually. I don't know if this is even used anywhere else, actually. It probably is. It's probably used in 1,000 areas. It's just that, like, I'm never actually gonna notice now that I know I can do it. Oh, I probably shouldn't have taken both of them in there. Feels like your answers are limited to what the game programmers gave you, which isn't much. You know, it's funny you say that. You keep that in mind. The whole thing about what the game programmers gave you, because you might find that statement's a little inaccurate later on, without spoiling anything, of course. Well, I very much would like to get up there and fuck up that reflector's day. Oh, that's one of the ones that's like nailed to the ground. Yeah, I think I did. I fucked this one up. Well, that's a shame. Although, I wonder if I could get up here. Ah, yeah, there we go. Yep. Good work, Chris Crash. Chris Crash suggested blocking the laser with my face. I was trying to get up there so I could remove the laser, but I hadn't considered that I also could just block it with my fucking dome. Good call. Well, alright then. Although, I wonder, this wall seems kind of low. I wonder if I could get out of the puzzle this way. Oh, alright. Well, we won't worry about that for now. Your face is a good blocker. Well, yeah, I mean, I've got this giant head because of the size of my ego, thinking my arguments are all infallible. Still not sure how you can argue that he's claiming that you said something that you think you didn't. You did commit yourself to functionalism in the earlier conversations, which means it's what something does is what matters, which means you would have to accept that strings and cans could be conscious if it were theoretically possible to arrange them in a complex enough way. It's simply just a logical consequence of what you said earlier. It's not a straw man. But the game didn't even give me an option to agree to that outright. Like, I think I might be misremembering the options it gave me, but I don't think there was an option to just say, you're probably right. Maybe there was. Maybe one of the options was to just say, you're right. But I wasn't going to do that, because he was presenting the argument in such a silly way, a way that I am going to continue to say was really flawed, a really flawed way. A really ham-fisted way. Like, he got rid of all the nuance in the discussion in favor of going for the most extreme example he could think of. Tin cans and strings. Like, he went with such an outlandish idea that it's just really hard to agree with, because he wanted me to disagree, is the thing. He wanted me to admit, okay, I give up. You have a point, Milton. I'm wrong. But I wasn't gonna do that. Just on principle. What have we here? But it is commonly supposed that the Egyptians believed the soul to live as long as the body continued undissolved, and therefore tried this method of eluding death. Could the wise Egyptians, said Necklace, think so grossly of the soul? If the soul could once survive its separation, what could it afterwards receive or suffer from the body? The Egyptians would doubtless think erroneously, said the astronomer, in the darkness of heathenism and the first dawn of philosophy. The nature of the soul is still disputed amidst all our opportunities of clearer knowledge. Some yet say that it may be material, who nevertheless believe it to be immortal. Bippity bip bop bop bip. Hex follows. I see. That's just kind of common knowledge about the Egyptians. I mean, I'm glad that they archived that knowledge for future generations, but you know, it's kind of one of those things that people look at and say, "Yup, they sure did. They sure were like that." Hey, look, someone played Soma. Names are a funny thing. I remember how much we struggled to come up with a name for our project. All serious scientists name their projects by just translating them to Greek or Latin, right? Corpus made me think of some horrible disease, so we used the Greek word instead. Soma. Quite appropriate. But then, since we needed corporate funding, we had to come up with a backronym. Corporations love backronyms, you know. They even sent us a list of buzzword-heavy suggestions to help us get started. Stuff like self-sufficient, orthostatic, modular android, sustainable, observant, mechanized, arthropoid, anthropoid, skeuomorphic, omni-adaptable, mobile, anthropometon. After a while, we got so frustrated that we started getting silly. Ahem. Saber-toothed, overexcited murder android, sentient, orthopedic monkey automaton, strange Olga's menacing assassinbot, superb octopod marinades apelings, satisfying overcooked mint alligator, stinky ornithological mule alligator, skroink oof minky ack, and of course the winner, stupid, obscure, meaningless acronym. In the end, we all ended up hating the name Soma just because we had so many fights about it with the sponsors. So, when Alexandra told us that story about the Talos principle, Bip Bop caught on. I don't know whether it really fits, but I kinda like it. I don't know. I don't know. I think the last one, you know, stupid, obscure, meaningless acronym. That's a good excuse for typing in all capital letters throughout every appearance of it in text. That's a thing you could do. That's a thing video games like to do. And again, regarding our discussion with Milton, Dark and Full of Terror says he was trying to challenge functionalism by presenting a case where it seems outlandish to test whether you actually believe it. I feel like he didn't do a good enough job. His counter-argument was not nuanced enough for either him or me to appropriately determine that with a yes or no answer. But we're gonna have future conversations about it. Wow! That was a crazy glitch. That one was the craziest visual weirdness so far. We're gonna have future conversations about it. Milton trying to dissuade me from the beliefs that I have inadvertently chosen for myself is not over. We're not done with that yet. So the good news is that once he gets over his little hissy fit at my apprehensive answers, we're gonna have more discussion about it. Yeah, I don't think there's a laser reflector on the sun, unfortunately. I wish there was, but unfortunately there is not. Or if there is one, the sun itself is the world's largest laser, so I don't think it would be I don't think we'd be able to access it. Wait, is this one really as simple as it seems? No, it's not. I need to get a box over there. Right. Okay. Well, if I just shoot myself over there, I won't be able to open up the door. Huh. I can't carry anything over these walls. Well, let's just put this on the button and see where this lands me. Maybe there's something over here. So close and yet so far. Okay, well, over we go then. I don't know. I still think that going for the most extreme example first is what makes the argument a straw man. The argument would not... Well, wait, I can just drop this on here and then go over. Fucking duh. I feel like what makes it a straw man is going for the most extreme example and then only permitting the most basic answers aside from saying, I quit this argument or you're right. That is what makes it a straw man, is saying, your options are, yes, I agree with you, I refuse to continue this nonsense, or two-ish answers that, as I said, are not what I would have responded with given the chance. The silence from Milton is deafening, though. I think we might have hurt his feelings. Although I have a feeling that, you know, he'll get over it. One more puzzle left to do in this area. Let's see. Oh, this one looks complex. Great. What would be the ultimate response then? Well, I said what my ultimate response would be. My ultimate response would have been something along the lines of, I said it, whatever it was. I don't remember what my exact wording was, but I said it. If you go back, I don't know. My brain has been preoccupied with puzzles, so I actually have forgotten what my wording was. But I did briefly go into what I would have said if the game had given me the choice. Right. He asked what the difference between the tin cans and the computer was, and someone in the chat said that the difference would be that the God, I don't remember. I do not remember the specific wording, but I know that there is a thing that I would have said that the game didn't allow me to say. Oh, I'm annoyed now because I totally forgot. Oh well. Maybe that goes to show how much of my brain is devoted to the puzzle solving even when I'm not actively talking about it out loud. Like 99% of my brain is devoted to solving these puzzles when we're not in front of Milton talking to him. I have no idea what to even do here. Why not use tin cans? Damn it, you're right. I should have used a tin can. Hey, give me that. Well, that's not gonna work. I mean, I have a bunch of fans here, but I don't know what I'm actually trying to do with them. Maybe I'll just pile them up for fun. Maybe I'll just pile up all of my resources here for no reason. I need to get over here, which means I need to deactivate the blue laser. Okay, I can do that somehow. Well, maybe doing things the simple way will work. Damn it, I'm too short. For how good my robot head is at blocking lasers, it's not so good when you have to jump for them. You should have used stasis on Milton. That's true, I should have. I don't even know what I'm trying to do with this puzzle. I don't even understand. Okay. Hold on. My monkey brain is working. At least it's trying to, anyway. Oh, right, this. I need to pop this out of here. Right. Yeah. So I need to... Okay, well, can I just fucking put a fan on here? Let's get this out of here. Yeah. I looked directly at this box and then completely forgot about its existence. What an idiot. I'm so stupid. Alright. Okay, well now this will be Actually, this doesn't make things any easier. Oh, shit. Crouch.exe is not functioning. Yeah, I mean, look at his legs. Do you think these tiny little legs would support the weight of this body? I mean, look at those little robot claw feet. Those things wouldn't support the weight of anything heavier than a hexahedron. I just don't understand. Okay, well, I need to get back here to solve the puzzle. I'm wondering if I even need to turn off the blue laser. The joints don't go far enough. Yeah, maybe this robot is built without the ability to crouch on purpose. So some malevolent designer has designed us without the ability to crouch. I don't get it. I do not understand this. Okay, hold on. I'm giving it a shot. Okay. I'm thinking about this. So, I'm wondering, do I even need to do that at all? Oh yeah, I can't just jump over this. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. Oh no! Yeah, that's definitely not what I'm supposed to do. What happens if you use a fan in a box to block the red laser? This fan turns off. And that's all that happens. This fan right here, this turns off. Which is how I got the fan out of here. I think this might be the first puzzle that I'm truly stuck on, actually. This might be the first puzzle we've encountered that I might actually need a hint to solve. Tell me your secrets, Spinning Gears. How the fuck do I solve this puzzle, Spinning Gears? Please tell me. It says pull knob, but I already pulled my knob today. I'm still recovering from that. What happens if you put a box right next to a newly activated fan? I don't know. Well, I assume it just pushes it really hard. I assume if we do this, it's just gonna push this thing really hard. Knock that thing the fuck out of the way. Oh! Well, that didn't work how I thought it would work at all. They just have infinite momentum. So wait a minute. So if I like, hold on. Can I just like put this to the end of the fan's... Holy fuck! Oh! Well, that's not how fans usually work. Okay, well now I got this. Now I understand it. That's stupid! That's not how fans usually work in this game! Okay, well whatever. I guess I got it now. I just need to make myself go Sonic fast, I guess. I guess that was the secret to all this here. Okay. Now I just need to figure out how that helps me solve this, and then I got it. What if I do this? What does this do? Okay. So now all I have to do is figure out a way to block the blue laser, and then I can just blow myself. I can blow myself all day as fast as I want to. I love blowing myself. Okay, let's block this. Let's figure out how to block this laser. Ah! Got it! I got it. I got it. Yep. I knew there was some way to block this damn thing. Alright, let's do this. Go, 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 go! Yeah! How about that? Wow. I did in fact have to go fast. That was weird. I guess when it oh, the title of this one was Whoosh. I guess I should have paid more attention to that, but we were fucking talking about Milton. Goddamn Milton. Damn you, Milton. I'm gonna paint all over the computer so nobody can use the keyboard without getting their hands all sticky. And then they won't want to talk to Milton anymore. I guess this puzzle is intended to teach you that fans conserve momentum. They don't push things like a hand pushing them. They just push things forever until they reach the end of their range. I guess that's what I was supposed to learn from that one. What have we here? I figured it out. Now what? Says Dog. The only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end of purpose, says the shepherd. Great. Thanks, the shepherd. That's real helpful. For being a shepherd, you really don't seem to have any ideas on how to do such a thing, do you? Oh well. Didn't get the star in this one, but we'll come back to it. The shepherd sounds like he's going to bring a gun to school. Holy shit. That's really serious. No, the shepherd, no. Please don't. Oh yeah. Time for some Tetris blocks. My favorite. My biggest favorite. Damn it. Oh, if I'd have gotten this on the first try, I would have felt so good about myself. Oh. Other way around. Boom! Tetris for Jonas. I did it. Jonas will always be the champion of Tetris in my heart. But he gave it up. He lost the title in a 0-3 loss as well. A kid that's like, I think he's like 16 years old. Kid still has braces. Beat Jonas, I think his name is Jonas Neubauer, I think is his name, for like the first time in like 5 to 6 years of World Tetris Championships. But we did it. We unlocked the worst mechanic in this game. Don't worry, you'll see.
You may wonder why I have created these labyrinths for you. Why you can reach eternity only through struggle. But have faith, for these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
I kinda gathered that much, actually. Although I don't think I'm doing much to help them. Mostly I'm just arguing in circles with myself in the chat. And Milton. But Milton's giving me the cold shoulder right now. So, Ted Anderson mentioned that there is an Easter egg where you just turn around when you spawn in. And this is what it is. It's an entry denied sticker from Papers, Please. But don't worry. While we're poking around here and solving puzzles, we'll look for something to do about that sticker. Who knows? Maybe we will find a passport. We're still getting the cold shoulder from Milton. Bop bip bop, knew it was the truth. Now I will tell you of the many perils you will face in your journey through the Duat. Listen well, for the challenges that lie before you are great, and if you do not prove yourself worthy, you may never reach the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and you may be lost forever. From the second death, there is no awakening. After the scribe stopped rolling his eyes at the spiel he just gave to the dying man, the scribe brought forth a great papyrus and carefully unfolded it before the dying man. And the dying man beheld that it was a map of the Duat, showing the many paths that led to the Tower of Anubis, where his heart was to be weighed. On each of the many paths, which threaded through the Duat like the infinite threads woven by... This is one of the gods, I think. By Keith. There were marked the dangers that a traveler must face. Also, there were great walls of iron that none but the gods could cross, and gates made of purest light, And so the traveler could not avoid the trials that had been decreed, and could only proceed toward the tower by proving his worth, thus earning the key to each sacred gate. Boy, this sure does sound really familiar, doesn't it? See you later, Stryth, my man. And enjoy your rest. Try not to think about how we offended Milton's sensibilities. I'm starting to feel bad about it, you know? Milton has no... He has a sense of humor, but being a jerk doesn't appeal to it. I'm sorry, Milton. I'm sorry I was a jerk. I hope you forgive me, and you help me on this Osiris bullshit that we may or may not be on here. Hey, Joe Public. Thanks for 100 bits. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Chatlog Charlie. That's my name, and don't wear it out. Flower 4 says, "Man, you know what really freaks me out?" Charlie on the Rocks replies, "What?" Flower 4 says, "The human body decomposes quite quickly, so all the information stored in chemicals in our brains will be gone really quickly." And Charlie says, eloquently, "Dude." Flower 4 says, "But computers and books last a long time, so all our messages, our ideas, our books, it's all out there. It'll all be out there." Charlie says, "Our porn." Flower 4 says, "Even being transmitted through space." Yeah, our porn too, I guess. We'll all be gone, but the works of Aristotle will still exist. So will Star Trek, Firefly, Babylon 5, some indie film called LOTR. I don't know what that stands for. Blade Runner. Charlie comes in with Cyber Bippity Bip Bop of Planetron 6. Shakespeare, Byron, hell, even video games. Bippity Bip Bop Overdrive 3. Seattle Bops, Dutch Bip Bop Cascade, the Bip of Bop Mountain. Yeah, imagine if aliens find those. Wouldn't want them to find the Bip of Bop Mountain. God, no. That's the ultimate argument. Dude. That's what we should have said to Milton. I wish they'd have given me the option to just say, dude. Like, just slap some sense into the computer verbally. I guess it's a point in Milton's favor that ever since we essentially told him to shove it, that we've been talking about him and how I offended his sensibilities in a way that may or may not have been warranted. I guess it's a point in the favor of the writing quality of the Talos Principle and of our friend Milton. Silly though his examples may be, I don't mind talking to him. I just wish he'd come up with some better examples that weren't so fucking out there. What's up, Journal? Archive continues to grow. Attempting to maintain a semblance of order as difficult as expected. Lost 7 people this week. Statistically speaking, trend should increase. Must focus on realistic goals. Too little time to grieve. Man. Yeah, I guess when you're working when you're working on a project as important as archiving all of human history, I suppose you don't have any time to grieve for your fallen scientist friends. First Aid Kite says, sometimes you have to find the courage to break down the barriers. With an axe! That's a little reference to an indie film called LOTR you might have heard of. I have traveled to the edge of the known world. Though it seems to stretch on forever, our domain is much less than we imagined, says the false Ted. Someone we might know. Onward to puzzle solving. Alright, so these are the worst puzzles in the game. These puzzles right here. We have unlocked a puzzle implement that allows us to, watch this, record ourselves. And now we can walk around and do whatever it is we want to do. Say, put this connector right here. Just hang around for a couple of seconds. Chill out for a little bit. And then head back to the recorder to watch ourselves walk around for a little bit. And here's the key part. Pick up a copy of the puzzle implement that we left behind. And then we can use the recorded puzzle element to move the laser and get the puzzle piece. These recorders require some of the most abstract thinking that you're probably going to find in the Talos principle. And they're not that bad, initially. The recorders are interesting because they allow the developers to basically double the amount of implements that you are given to solve a puzzle in a small space. You know, requires some lateral thinking on your part, some planning to decide, if I move here, how will my recorder clone move here? Or if I move my clone here, how am I going to get my real self into that same spot? And they are a really, really cool idea that they take way too fucking far to be fun at all. But we'll get there when we get there. Sheep says, some of these challenges must be designed with cooperation in mind, but I am the only one here. Oh, Sheep, my man, you gotta go for some more of those yellow pieces, buddy. Or seek out guidance, because, you know, if you don't spend your time seeking out guidance, how are you ever gonna achieve enlightenment? Hey, what's this? Well, that's weird. Green stamp. Seems kind of familiar, doesn't it? As a matter of fact, now it is time for me to give you the cold shoulder, Milton. I'll be with you in a second. Because first, glory to Arstotska! Oh! Oh. Okay. Got some Crow Team friends hanging out. Hey guys, long time no see. How's it going? Ourselves a little projector here. Doesn't look like anybody else is taking the initiative, so just plop that film reel in there and have a seat. There's always someone coughing. Coughing and talking at the movie theater. Shame on them. I'm crying too, at the sheer brilliance of this cinematography. My God. Man, this person is getting really invested in this, whoever's sitting next to me. Oh no, it's Serious Sam! And he's dead! No! Sam, no! Sam, no! Who will save the galaxy now? Wait! He's alive! Oh my God. Cinema masterpiece. I laughed. I cried. I was in suspense the whole time. Film of the year. Emmys, Grammys, the CMT Music Awards. Crow Team owns. Bravo, Nolan! So are they just gonna keep on? They're just gonna keep on going? Alright, well. Glad you folks enjoyed the show, I guess. Well, that was strange. Can we get back to the puzzle solving now? Oh, that's right, we can't. This dick has some stuff to say to us. What's up, Milton? Have you calmed down now? Ah, you're back. Good. I've been thinking about how I can help you. In light of everything you've said, I'm certain someone has to. What I've decided is that you've convinced me consciousness is a contradictory concept and is therefore not real. What do you think? Milton! That's not the conclusion that I hoped you would draw from that, but you're correct, actually. Yes, I agree with you. That consciousness is a contradictory concept. I don't think that excludes it from being a real thing, though. There are lots of things that exist that are contradictory concepts, man. I'll just say I think you're cheating. I suppose you have some doctorate theory that would solve all the problems. I'm just not giving you the chance to deliver it. Fuck! Oh, God! He called me out on it! Oh no, Milton! Oh! He was playing the long game. Hold on. I need to calm down here for a second. Hold on. He was playing the long game. They knew this whole stream. They knew that I would be complaining about that this entire time. They knew. And so they have me like, oh, yeah, sure, you got all the answers. I'm just not proposing the right questions, am I? Oh, fucking damn it. Oh, I played right into his hands. He played me like a fucking fiddle. God. I can't believe this. Well done, Milton. Well done. Anyway, you should see which way the cookie crumbles before trying to take a bite out of it. This actually works in your favor. What this conclusion means is that the certification program you undertook has been rendered obsolete. We can't test for something that doesn't exist. Therefore, you, along with quite a lot of other things, have been recategorized as a person. Your profile can thus be updated with administrator privileges. How about that? But you notice he doesn't deny that he's cheating. Yeah, he knows. He knows. God. He got me, though. He did. Well done. Well done, Milton. I'll give you that one. Fair enough. Well, hey, we worked fucking hard for this. So let's download user.prof and see what it gets us. No doubt you'll be off doing administrator things soon enough, so I wonder if before I let you go, you'd do me one favor. I have a final question for you. Why are you doing all this? What's the point? It's a good question. To be honest, Milton, I enjoy talking to you. I do, I really do. But more than anything else, I mostly just want to know what the hell is going on here, so that I can decide what to do from there. Now you say that, but if you're serious about it, then you can't cling to your every belief forever, as you seem so intent on doing. When everything seems impossible, something's gotta give. I only have one last request. Will you come back and speak to me sometime? Oh, absolutely. Come on. No doubt, buddy. Okay. I sense you're eager to get going. Let's do this. Hey! All conflicts have been resolved by the administrator. Psychological profile. You are a person. You are perfect just the way you are. You are everything you can be already. You do not have to pretend you are anything else. You are the same as everyone else, but you are all unique. That sounds like me, all right. Among a sea of YouTubers. All right, let's access that communications portal. Thank God. Hello, Administrator. I think you'd like assistance accessing the communications portal. I see that you have a number of pending communications. I'll take a look at it right now. Yeah! And look, the connection was established and everything. How about that? Show me that string. Hello. Who are you? Oh, look at that. We're talking to another person. Or another robot person, at least. Let's meet up. Let's pal around, you and I. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, piss. Well, that didn't get us much. We can talk to other administrators now, at least, so that's nice. But It seems they're having connection issues. Okay. Well, I suppose that is going to be a new companion to speak to. Someone we can hang out with when we're not talking to Milton. Although I suppose Milton has finished his spiel for now, leaving us alone with the best puzzles in the Talos principle, recorder puzzles. Thought Patroller says, this smells like a trap to me. Maybe we're walking into a robo-trap, you never know. Dog says, oh look, another puzzle, and another voice telling me I'm special, and another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. Those are some harsh truths, dog. Dog is giving way to the opposite nihilism that our pal Samsara had. The dog has the malicious kind of nihilism, whereas Samsara appears to have just accepted that what will be, and what will not be. So don't even bother. I love recorder puzzles, you guys. I love them so much. So we're just gonna stand on this for about 10 seconds or so. So the good news about this is that once the recorder puzzles start getting ridiculous, and they will get ridiculous, we will be able to speed up the game a little bit. I don't remember what the button for that is, but there's a button to fast forward the game. Let me look that up right now so we can test it out. F. Okay, that makes sense. So we can hold the F button to silence the music, unfortunately, and fast forward the game. And we don't have to do that right now, but we're gonna have to do that because some of these recorder puzzles require standing still for a very long time. And I'm not going to subject you to that, especially once we start having to do puzzle solutions over and over again to make minor adjustments to get the solution correct. So to save ourselves some trouble, I'm going to be making liberal use of that fast forward button a little bit later on. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm excited to finally have administrator access. It may be a trap. In fact, it's quite fishy, isn't it? That the very first things we asked this new contact we have are things that we were pretty much specifically looking to ask. But oh well, it's okay. It's fine. It's kind of a bummer that the music cuts out when you fast forward. I kind of wish the music kept playing. Oh wait, is this gonna solve this? Oh yeah, it is, cause Robo Me gets off of the pressure plate and lets the other me into this room. I solved it without even really thinking about it, which is good because this is one of the more simple ones. But yeah, I wish the music kept playing. I wish the music fast-forwarded, says Rizuke. You know what? I do also. That also would be pretty great. Oh, God. Here comes a red one. Here comes a regular. Call out your name, Talos Principal. Alright. Oh, God. Well, first things first, let's get this box. I don't need anything else other than to get the box, I think. Oh, but this makes a ghost box. Okay. Got it. Right. Okay, so I can put this on here. Oh wait, the box is out of there now, so I don't need to get a ghost box, because the ghost box is gonna be wherever I put this fucking box down. Duh. Okay. Well, now it's time for some lateral thinking. We have to deactivate both of these lasers to turn off the fan and then put at least one box onto this pedestal, which I guess is going to be the final resting place of the box during the recording. So basically I need to break both of these lasers at some point. Well, not even that. I have to have both lasers broken at the same time. But I can do that by standing on one box, so... Alright, I got it. What I need to do is I need to go and break one laser. Wait. Okay. Just gonna talk out loud here. What I need to do is I need to set the box down in the recording, and then I need to wait a second and then stand on the box in the recording so that when I'm playing it back, I can break both of these lasers at the same time by just going and standing in front of the other one when Robo-Me stands in front of this one. And then Robo-Me can run over and put this box on the button, which will open up the force field, and then Robo-Me will be done. All right, let's do it. All right, so we just stand here for a couple seconds. Lock that for a good 5 seconds or so. And then go, Robo-Me, go! Okay, Robo-Me, good luck. Fucking good luck, buddy. Okay, fans off. There he goes. Go, Robo-Me, go! Yeah! Oh man, Robo-Me is such a good helper. Now I know how Agent Smith feels in the Matrix when he like duplicates himself, and then they both do karate kicks at Neo. Me. Fucking hell, this seems really damn annoying. Oh, does it? Oh, this is just the tip of the iceberg, buddy. These recorder puzzles are a pain in the ass. Oh no! At terminated here. We are further reducing the number of robots running around. Fatal flaw in series firmware. Final memory dump. Life's short. Progeny programs dog. How about that? So at our boy at V17 became dog. Started over. Which I guess makes sense because at and dog have a very similar attitude actually. It's just that dog is a little bit more sarcastic, I guess. Got another audio log here. Let's listen.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
I do. Don't worry, Alexandra. Your words have not, your musings have not fallen on deaf ears. And I suppose my musings about your musings will also not fall on deaf ears, thanks to the glory of the internet. And then your musings about my musings about her musings won't fall on deaf ears either, because, you know, Twitch has chat replay. How about that? Sure, I could stick around here, set my hopes on eternal life, on righting every wrong, but the closest I'll ever get is these words on the wall before you. Thanks for that tier 1 subscription, Razor K. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. And hey, if any of you have Twitch Prime, end of October is coming up, and come November you'll have a free Twitch Prime subscription that you could donate to see Jacob's SA, your favorite streamer. So there we go. These are, technically speaking, at V17's final words. Very poignant of you, at. And yeah, I guess at just malfunctioned. He just gave up the ghost. We've had ones we've had programs misfire because they couldn't solve a puzzle, and now we've had some just straight up give up on life. So let's hope that never happens to our pal C. Jacobs here. The burning heart always looks to the highest peak. This one is from one of the programs that is in the DLC for the Talos Principle, which we may very well see. I've heard tell. I've played most of this game. I haven't beaten this game, but I don't actually own Road to Gehenna, the DLC for this game, and I'm a little bit scared of it because I've heard that the puzzles in the DLC are even more brutal than the later game puzzles in this game, and I don't know if my poor mind and soul are ready for that. Let's continue. Is this Sphinx to scale? I don't know. I've never seen the Sphinx in person. When I do, I'll be able to tell you, though. So we're in the Matrix, but why are we a robot? Is it because we are literally a bot? I mean, potentially. We haven't really worked through that yet. Nobody's really asked us about that yet, I guess. Although there was a text conversation about that. You remember the chat log where it was like, hey, that person you thought was a real person in this text chat is a bot, because they were only asking like certain questions and stuff. So this one's called The Right Angle, which is fine, I guess. I guess that's a hurdle that we need to solve now. Samsara says, it seems that mistakes are easily forgiven here. I thought I had surely died, yet here I am, reset, rebooted, reborn. I will tackle these challenges anew. Yeah, as you may remember, Samsara is one of those programs that rebooted. It seems that it rebooted into itself. So, okay, cool. Yeah, look, there it is. Being torn limb from limb by machines for the rest of eternity becomes less and less appealing to me. Yeah. Oh, but this is hold on. We're gonna solve the puzzle first and then go back to that, because the sound of these connectors is starting to kind of get annoying. I believe that TV Tropes I believe that TV Tropes has that listed as a very annoying sound. Please, just let me through. Let me pass, robot. Oh, the infernal noise ceases. I hope. Okay. Alright. So, this one was left by V72.2.0039. This one is a message from V72.2.013. So this is not a 72.3 message, this one here. So this one was left first, and then it died. So I guess Samsara couldn't solve this puzzle either. This is another puzzle that Samsara couldn't solve. Okay. So this is not going to work. We need to offset these lasers. How about that? That still works. I didn't actually know that. I didn't know that you could just take a box from you could just take a box out from underneath something and the thing would still continue to work. I got a feeling that'll probably be used later. Oh. Flip off. Flip off, you hacker. Stop. Interesting theory, Razor K. Okay, so let's make these be like even. You know what I mean? Let's make these be going at approximately the same rate here. There. That should give the laser enough time to pass through. Because in order to make the laser unbroken, I need to put it on this box. Because otherwise this little bastard here will keep interrupting it. So let's try this. Oh yeah, we got it this time. There we go. Look at that. Stroke of genius right here. What is this? Okay. What do I need this for? Is that a fucking laser connector up there? Hold on. Hang on. Oh wait, what is that? I have never noticed that this is even here before. Can I get up over this wall? What is this? Hold on. Stop! Stop the horrible noise, please! I'm just trying to explore the puzzle. Yeah, there is. There's a way to get over here. Oh, the star is over here. How about that? You can put boxes on the spheres. Right! Of course! Good call. Good call, Chris Crash. Well done. Ha! Everybody give a hand to Chris Crash. I completely forgot about that. Because we haven't had to do that. Whoa! Okay. Alright then. But that is a connector over there. I think. Like, it's like right where my crosshair is. Right on the tippy fucking top of the pyramid. Hold on. Let's go back in here. Now you can take stuff out. Yeah, now I can take stuff out of this puzzle if I need to, but I don't know if I need to yet. Oh! Oh shit! Look at that! Oh wait, that's blue. Okay, hold on. Why is it blue? What does that do? Burning hearts look to the peak. Yeah! Okay. So we got this out of here. What do I do with this? Oh! Oh man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What does this do? What does it do? No, put it. Oh my god! Oh! Yeah! Look at that! That's amazing! Oh, that's great! That is a great little secret. Oh, that's really good. That message is in a perfect spot. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that is nice. That's a nice hint. I like it. I really appreciate that. That's a really that's a really cool little thing there. I really like discovering new things. That's something that has been the most fun part of this experience so far is discovering stuff that's like that I haven't seen before. Like the Sphinx's ass. You ever seen the Sphinx's fat ass before? Well, there it is. Boom. Touches for Jeff. I shouldn't have said that. That's one of those things that you shouldn't have said out loud. That the words that you wish you could recall into your mouth moments after they come out. Talking about the Sphinx's butt is one of those things. I'm sorry, Sphinx, for disrespecting you like that. Hey, wait a minute.
What is this? I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Be gone!
Thank you, Elohim. I was starting to get a little concerned there. It's very kind of you to put that there. So, question for you now that we've been going for a little while. How's the quality of the stream looking to you now that I have disabled low latency mode and enabled the full, like the full normal ass quality mode on Twitch? Does it look even better than it did before? Can you even tell at this point? I would assume not. I would assume that the difference at this point is pretty much inconsequential, but it'll make it export to YouTube at a higher quality, so that's the main reason why I'm keeping it. Quality satisfactory. Hey, that's good enough for me. Okay. So, now what? Ted Anderson says, hey, for once he can watch on his Xbox app. So that's a rarity. Okay. Is there an angle we can get at this from where we can see both, or no? Okie dokie then. Do I even actually need the box? Hold on. Oh, whoops. I need that other reflector. Hold on. God, I keep hitting the wrong button. So, they patched in one of the first major patches for this game. Oh, I can use this to get the other connector. Duh. Anyway, one of the first major patches for this game added in the ability to rebind a second button to allow you to pick up connectors without breaking the connections they currently have. Because what I can do is I can hit left click to take the connector and break all of the connections, or I can right click to pick it up and keep the connections. And guess who keeps hitting the wrong button like a fucking doofus all the time? It's me! There we go. Take that. And now we can bring the red laser over. Okay. Red laser standing by. Just needed to make that other connection there. Let's take all this crap with us. There we go. Put that on there. Temporarily. Now, we should be able to... Nope, not yet. We should be able to put this on a box and raise it up so that over there other connectors can see it. Or maybe I can skip that step actually. I wonder if it will be able to just see all three from up there. Let's find out. That sounds like a good idea. Let's put that over there so that doesn't turn on the fan before we're ready for it. this needs to go on the button. There we go. Put that on there. Here goes nothing. I don't think it was enough. Yeah, no, it's not tall enough. Oh, well. That would have been smart of me. But it looks like they planned for that. Oh, well. Good enough. We did it. Another one down. Although, I wonder. I wonder if I'm able to get out of the puzzle. This is, I'm wondering something here. We're gonna try something. I'm wondering if through platforming the fan, I might be able to actually get out of this puzzle and just run around. I don't know if I'll be able to jump far enough. There. Oh, maybe if I sprint jump. Up. Oh, that didn't work. Are you ready for more platforming for kitten JPEGs? I'm ready for it. I was born ready. Yeah, I did it. Okay. Well, there's got to be something I can do there. Maybe if I jump from... Oh, this definitely seems like something, though, doesn't it? Like, I was thinking up here, maybe. I don't know. That definitely seems like something that they intended for you to do, though. Let's try that again. Go, me, go! Damn it. Oh, his walk cycle is so goofy. Platforming. It's true. So sometimes there is an indicator for when you can jump nearby. All right, fuck that. Doesn't matter. It's okay. If there's a star or something out there, it's all right. We'll go and get it some other time. You might notice that there's a lot of things here that I'm putting off until a nebulous some other time. It's okay. We've got a lot of cleanup that we're gonna have to do, because I think we're still missing a star in this area anyway, so. Look at the sheer scale of that pyramid. To think anyone could have built such things. This one's from At. Oh, At. Rest in peace, At. You did good, At. You were a pretty good. You were a pretty good program compared to some of these assholes we're running around with. I gotta say, I admired At's company more than I admired, like, I don't know, Samsara. Samsara seems like kind of a tool. But oh well. Another world completed. Oh hey! Some paint. Let's leave our mark here. We'll leave our mark next to one of our friends. Let's see. I'll stick to what I know and say I have no idea what's going on. Because in 5 years, I might do another stream of the Talos Principle, and then we'll find another message from me in the past saying I have no idea what's going on. Just like the last one. Who knows? Oh wow, we actually did get everything in this area. I think that's the first time that's happened. Nice. That's right, the C. Jacobs Standard. I have no idea what's going on. We're going straight to World 5, I think. There's a lot of hard puzzles in this one. Great.
You have solved many of the mysteries of this land. The road before you is still long and many gates remain closed. But take comfort in your accomplishment and in your creator's pride.
Well, I'm glad you're proud of me, Elohim, or whoever he intended to refer to when he says the creator. That's very kind of you to say such a thing. One question, though. What purpose does all this stuff serve? It would be nice to know that. Oh, that seems like a real bad idea. Let's maybe not go that. Let's not do that. Maybe on the other side of the island we'll go wading through the water. At least we get a, good idea of how heavy we are. The Washington Monument. I don't think that's supposed to be the Washington Monument, no. What have we here? Alright. Or Osiris. Tell me of the fearsome demons of the Duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not evil, for they are the servants of the gods. Truly, they are blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy paths. Their charge is to judge whether we are so worthy to pass the gates that lead to Aru. And so they challenge us with riddles or in combat. Is it true? Is this true of all the beings that live in the Duat? Some say that it is not so, that there are ancient gods whose names have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness whose name none have ever known, and that these must be avoided at all costs. But others say that these too serve a greater purpose in ways that Osiris has not revealed to us. And what of the hidden paths that are taken by Bop Bip when the bippity bip bop? To that it seems that the scribe had no answer. That the scribe's only answer could be more bippin' and boppin'. Maybe we'll find out in Osiris 8, Return of the Osiris. What is the point of being alive? Let me tell you, Talos Principal, I ask that question every day before I get out of bed. What is the point of being alive? I know. It's an old question and not one that's easy to answer. But I mean, if you're reading this, you are alive. And someday you will stop being alive. Both of these facts are incontrovertible. So what about it then? Don't you wonder? Do you just want to go from not existing to not existing again without even considering why? You, right now, as you sit there reading this, why do you exist? What is the purpose of your life? Do you have one? Should you have one? Is it better to have a purpose or not? When you approach death, will you feel that your life had meaning? If so, why? If not, why not? What defines whether a life was good or not? It may seem abstract right now, but that moment... Oh, what happened? Oh God. Oh. What the hell just happened? My computer exploded. Does my computer have a life? What defines whether my computer's life was good or not? I think my graphics driver might have just crashed. That was weird. Did you see anything on your end? The music froze for me for a second, and everything froze. That was weird. I hope that doesn't happen again, because it makes me worried. Apparently there was a brief hiccup. Okay, it wasn't the stream, it was my computer. I hope that doesn't happen again. It may seem abstract right now, but that moment, just before death, will come. It is inevitable. If you don't ask yourself these questions, how will you face that moment? Okay, Neil deGrasse Tyson, calm down. It's fine. Not everybody needs to assess every facet of their lives. Some people just live it. Did a little bip and bop there. Yeah, I imagine it probably did bip and or bop for a little while. It's fine. Bye, Mom. I promise I'll be home soon. Maybe a couple of weeks? I know. But what we're doing here is important, and the team needs my help. I'm not gonna wait until it's too late. I promise. But there's so much we have to set up. So much that has to work for a very, very long time. Besides, I've always wanted to work on one of these supercomputers, and believe me, EL is pretty much the best there is. And the team, Mom, it's like I'm working with rock stars and mad geniuses, except nobody's heard of them outside of science journals, of course. But Dad would totally be geeking out if he knew. Maybe I can tell him about it soon, huh? Love, Rob. Woof. Oh, it hurts. that one hurts. See you later, Joe Public. Thanks for hanging out. This quiet. I don't know if I like this quiet apocalypse thing. This quiet extinction event. Where's the riots? Where's the suffering? Where's the pain of humanity revealing itself in its final moments? Oh, that's right. It doesn't always have to be like that. Look at this. There was a puzzle here, but it's gone now. Or maybe there was no puzzle here at all. You never know. What have we here? We got a green puzzle and then a million hard ones. Great. This green puzzle is the only one we need to unlock World C, so how about that? But we're gonna keep going with our completionist desires. That pain was all confined to the aftermath of that one guy eating jelly bananas and cheeseburgers all day. Yeah, that person, I think they might have indulged in their life of hedonism a little bit too fast. Like, there's a time and a place for everything, buddy, and I feel like you would want to wait, like, I don't know, maybe like an hour before the apocalypse before doing it, instead of, like, doing it like a month before the apocalypse. Like, just as an example, you know, you don't want to start too fast, is all I'm saying. Okay. Well, that's not so hard. We can do that. That's gonna work out, I think. Oh, nope. Don't do that yet. Oh, shit. Wait. I was wrong. That's actually not going to be as simple as I thought it would be. Okay. The Talos principle. Well, okay, maybe this one will be able to see everything from here. So if we just plop that on up there, maybe we'll be able to do this. Nope, that's not good enough. Wait, I remember now. We've completed the circuit, so we can just leave that floating up there. Right. Remember that? We had a puzzle where we discovered that was possible, and it blew my fucking mind. Well, there you go. Done and done. The door to World C is now open to us, but we're not gonna go in that direction yet. Not until we're good and ready. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm wondering what. No. Up here. Huh! Nice, good jump, robot. Well done. There's a fat lot of nothing up here, it seems. Good view, though. view of the star over there. Ah, wait. Hold that thought. Hold your jelly bananas. I just thought of something. Take that back real quick. Just take back Sunday. Huh. I bet we have a good angle to get whatever the hell that is over there. What's that gonna do? A fat lot of nothing, it seems. Okie doke. We'll just leave that there, I guess. Oh, there's a fan over there. I bet that'll blow me up to the star. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, this area is great. Look at this. I can see my house from here. Oh, we need a fan. Huh. I guess we're gonna get that from one of the other puzzles then. Okay. Well, I guess be on the lookout for other puzzles that I may be able to just break myself on out of. It is very pretty, isn't it? You got the mountains off in the distance across the plains. Hey, what's that? Do you see that over there? Gotta get a closer look at that. I wonder what that could be over there. Maybe over here we'll find a way to take a look at it. Oh, this is bad. I don't like wading through the water. That makes me very uncomfortable. Aha! Oh. They don't have any keys. Damn it. No, I don't think those are snowy mountains. I think they're like deserty mountains. Sploosh! Okay, well now we need to find some keys. What over here? The answers to your questions will not be given to you. You must seek them yourself. Well, thanks, the shepherd. I guess I'll look for some keys my own damn self then, if you're so insistent on not helping me. I guess I don't blame him. You know, I guess the secrets are more rewarding if you uncover the aforementioned secrets yourself and all that crap. All right, so let's talk about Alley of the Pressure Plates, shall we? I paused the game there, but there was really no reason to. I just wanted to emphasize, let's talk about Alley of the Pressure Plates. I'm just gonna do this here real quick, okay? So that we can get up there and I can show you Alley of the Pressure Plates. This is Alley of the Pressure Plates. There is an alley of pressure plates. And before you ask, no, we can't circumvent this whole puzzle by jumping straight out of it into that open yard. This puzzle's a pain in the ass. See you later, Red Menace. Thanks for stopping by and watching the proceedings here. The painful proceedings. In order to solve this puzzle, we will need to use every tool that we have been given here, including the laser, to open all of these doors. And this puzzle is puzzle is such a pain. This puzzle is such a fucking pain. But we'll do it. We'll do it because of the sense of personal accomplishment. All right. So here's what we need to do to solve this pain in the ass puzzle. We need to use the recorder to record ourselves opening most of the gates. So we need to... We're gonna take this. We even need to use this, the fan. So we need to stand here. In the recording, we need to stand right here so that the real me can get through this gate with the box and the fan and put them on 2 pressure plates over there, right? So we need to get around this corner with these puzzle implements. But the recording version of me, after letting the real me through here, the recorded version of me has to go back and reassemble the puzzle so that it lifts the connector up. Okay? I know that that's what I have to do, because this puzzle is a pain, and I remember the solution because of how much of a pain it is. And maybe that's a good thing for the puzzle. I think that's a good thing, actually, because it shows you that difficulty makes the puzzle memorable. So, let's try this, and my solution's gonna be wrong, but we'll do it. Okay, so we're gonna stand here for about, I don't know, 20 seconds maybe? Let some time pass. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna pick all these up. We are going to reassemble the puzzle. Now, this is the part that's gonna suck. The part that I don't remember how to do. Right. That I don't remember what to, hold on. Stop. Cease. Hold on. I need to remember how to get the connector through the gate. Oh, I need to stand on it. Like the real me needs to stand on it. Right. Stop. Okay, hold on. So, one of me needs to stand on the pressure plate so that the other me can get the connector through the gate first. Right. Okay. Also, hello there, Plumpy Butter. Welcome to one of the hardest puzzles in the early parts of the Talos Principle. Would you believe that they get harder and twistier than this for people that don't know this game? When I said that this game's later puzzles get insidious, I'm talking more insidious than this. And this one is already a Gordian knot of bullshit. Ah, I can actually use the connector to get through another one of these. Okay, so we can get into this yard here, but that doesn't actually help me any. The yard is just here. So, okay, after this, we only have one gate and the laser door to get through here. So basically, we need to get a puzzle implement here, and then we also need to reassemble the laser over there. So alright. Let's see. So if I stand here, in the recording, I will be able to, after the recording, go through here and set this up. So, I guess what I need to do is recording C. Jacobs needs to stand here so that the real C. Jacobs can get this crap through the gate and reassemble the laser and the fan and stuff. Okay, I can do that. Alright, so, cord. So, I'm gonna go and stand. Oh wait, no, actually. I'm wondering if I'm making this too difficult. Here, hold on. So I'm gonna stand here about, I don't know, maybe 15 or so seconds. That's probably enough time. And then I can go stand here, and this should be all I need to do. I think if I go and stand here for like 30 seconds or so, 20, however long, it doesn't really matter because I think the puzzle will be over after this. Let's try this. I think I might have made this a little harder on myself than I needed to. Let's go and pick up all this stuff. And put it over here. Oh, I don't think I stood here long enough. Uh-oh. Don't move, C. Jacobs. Ooh! There we go. Okay, so all this stuff is over here now. So let's see if this resolves the problem. Come on over, C. Jacobs. Oh, look at that. Just in time. Oh, look at that. What a fucking genius. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Man. How about that? And it only took me a couple tries, too. I told you. I was a little bit off, but I mostly remembered the solution to that one, because this puzzle is one of the ones where I got truly stuck. And that's a testament. It's a testament to how you can make a puzzle like this be entertaining and hurt your brain, so that it becomes, in the end, something you remember. It's really great. I really love that hard, batshit insane puzzle. So what was the laser for? I had to use the laser to open the final gate. This final gate here only opens with the laser. So I had to put the laser back together so that it stayed up here and opened this final gate, so that the real me could go and collect the piece. Let's keep going. We're doing good. We're doing well, I think. What have we here? Dog says, I've been running this gauntlet for generations trying to find the right answers. I am fast coming to the conclusion that there are none. I think he said that before. I think Dog has said that exact phrase before. Or someone has. I know that one of our friend bots has said that exact phrase at some point. Funny how history repeats itself. Oh God. Me, myself, and our two jammers. My two dads! C. Jacobs and C. Jacobs. Oh, fuck this. Uh-oh. Well, I hope you're ready to see me eat my first-ish death. Oh, God. Okay. Are you gonna buy the new Call of Cthulhu game? I didn't know there was a Call of Cthulhu game coming out. Alright, well, first things first, let's get the jammer through here. There, that should be enough to move it to the other side. Oh, actually, I can just... Right, yeah, I don't actually need to do that. I can just take it. Right. Okay. Okay, so... What do we have? We have... a gun, another door, and then another gun. So... I gotta... Excuse me. I gotta take my jammer. I gotta point it there. Wait for a little bit. And then point it back over here so I can leave. And then I can take my real jammer, point it here. And that only gets me about halfway through this. That doesn't actually resolve my problem. Okay. Well, that's not great. Okay. I could have recording C. Jacobs go and stand on that button for a while. That might be what I need to do. Let's try that. Okay, recording C. Jacobs, time to put yourself in the line of fire here. Stand over here for a little bit. Yeah, I didn't know there was a new Call of Cthulhu game coming out. Maybe I'll play that. Okay. Let's see what this does for my luck and integrity and my body. Oh yeah, this is solved. We did it. How about that? Good job, robot me. You stood on a pressure plate for a little while. I hope you feel like a hero. And hey, look, they were smart about allowing you to get out of this puzzle without killing yourself, because there was probably a way to solve that also would have trapped me inside the puzzle. So they put in this extra gate here. Good job, Crow Team. Cool. Okay. So we're still going. We're still going with World B here. I think after this level we're gonna be done. Cause I've been yelling a lot more than usual on this stream. I wanted to treat these streams as more of a, you know, a relaxed kind of thing where I didn't have to talk like loudly and excitedly and all that stuff. But didn't work out that way today. Today is just an excitable day, I guess. Hold on a second. I'm gonna open up Specky and check my temperatures here, because I think my computer might be getting a little hot while we're doing this, because my fans are going very loudly. No, it's about 70 or so. That's about normal. Oh wait, it's getting up into the 80s, actually. I know. Duh. I know what the problem is. I know why that hitch happened. It's because I'm not locking my frame rate to 60. And this game runs on Vulkan, so like or Direct3D 11, whichever. So this game is probably running at like 200,000 frames a second because I don't have VSync on. Okay, I'm gonna lock my frame rate to 60. There we go. Game still smooth for you? I assume it is. It's still looking fine to me. But yeah, I'll check that game out. Sounds pretty interesting. I mean, I'm all in for a new Call of Cthulhu game, sure. But like I said, I didn't even know that it was gonna be a thing, so any news is news to me. What, really? That doesn't count? Okay, fine. Oh, but that's not going to work. I'll just take that. Cool. Frame rate's still good and stuff. Good. Okay. Now I can take this. Uh-oh. I've realized a problem here. Oh wait, okay. Okay. So what is down here? A bunch of bullshit is down here. Okay. Yeah, this certainly is the aforementioned Iron Curtain. Okay, well maybe I'll be able to stack some stuff and get these out of here? I don't know. Let's try stacking some stuff, because that always works in video games. I love to stack. Hey, wait a minute. Can I get up here? Yeah, I can. Hey, look, we can get out of this puzzle, too. There's a fan down here. Oh, look at this. There's an extra fan down here. So I bet you can go put this over here and get the star. How about that? Look at that. So wait, can I just do this one the wrong way and break this one? Oh, we're not gonna do that. I have integrity. We're not gonna do that. I don't actually have integrity, but integrity is nice to have, I've heard. But yeah, that seems to be the fan we need. So now I should be able to just grab this, I assume. Oh, it's not high enough. I need this box. Damn it. Oh, that sucks, actually. If I use this box, I won't be able to get up on the wall anymore, because the box will be down here. And I won't be able to get out of here. That's a bummer. Matter of fact, I actually can't do that anymore anyway. Unless I can stand on the box. Yup, crouch.exe is not functioning. Okay, well, let's do this first then. There we go. Problem solved. Wow-wee. Look at this. What a view. Man. It's cool that you can see, like, functioning lasers and stuff off in the distance. That's all pretty neat. Up. Well, hey, there you go, Chris Crash. Now you know where to get that. Let's see if there's anything else we can do with this while we're here. Maybe there's something over here in the water we can get at. You know, some kind of fun we can have over here. Oh, it looks like there's more platforming we could do from inside the puzzle. I wonder if we could do more platforming. Set that down there. See if we can get up there again. Oh man, we might have opened the floodgates for Secret Town. Population us here. All right, Robo C. Jacobs. Time to test your legs. Another fan. How about that? Ooh. Ooh, look at that. And there's another input spot for a fan over there. I wonder where this will take us. Oh! There he goes! Aha! It's a cave allegory. Shine on, you crazy diamond. This is Dark Side of the Moon. This is the... Oh wow, that actually literally is Shine On, You Crazy Diamond. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is the best Easter egg. Wow. That's a hell of an Easter egg. That's great. Someone at Crow Team is a fan of Pink Floyd, I suppose. This is the cover art for Dark Side of the Moon, and they were playing a little cover of Shine On You Crazy Diamond, which is from Wish. That song is from Wish You Were Here, but I'll forgive them because I can't really think of many songs that they would be able to play from Dark Side of the Moon and get away with it. This is an oddly colored rock. So I'll just hang out on this rock for a while. That's pretty cool. I can really appreciate that. Oh, that's a super good Easter egg. This game is full of good Easter eggs, and that one right there has got to be one of the strongest so far. Wow. Ooh, and our friend is ready to talk again. Hello? Yes, please, connect the previous session. Have you ever heard of Pink Floyd? Yup, I'm back. How's it going? What were you trying to say before, friend? Don't remember, it doesn't matter. I've been trying to figure out how this place works. Sometimes it seems like there's a purpose to everything, other times not so much. I think we must be plugged into some kind of machine. Well, what's your evidence? What else could possibly explain all this? I don't believe in demons and evil wizards. I think we're being prepared for something. Yeah, I think that too, actually. I think all this stuff has to be for some reason. I suppose that would explain a lot. Listen, there's something else. Maybe it can help us. Ever since I got here, I felt like something was wrong. This place plays tricks with you. Can't get your head straight. But I think I know a way to find out the truth. I was digging about in some documents, and I kept finding references to this password. I think it might be some kind of library master key, but I don't know how to use it. Okay. What is this password? Swear not to go anywhere without me and I'll tell you. Uh-oh. Huh. MLA process.bat, huh? Seems Milton is keeping an eye on us. Nice to know he has some form of spyware built into him, or alternatively, some kind of Mr. Nosy won't mind his own fucking business ware built into him. One of those two. All right. Now, let's finish solving this puzzle, shall we? After we got distracted. No, come here. Damn it. Come here, Crate. Interesting. So I suppose our mysterious friend knows how to access the full library archive. Just doesn't know how to make use of it. Which is fine. I suppose in due time we'll figure out what all that is referring to. So, let's go back to solving this puzzle, shall we? We need... to do this. I think it's solved now. Yeah, look at that. Hooray for height difference. Speak of the devil and he doth appear. Oh man, you're right, actually. That's true. Maybe Milton has signed up for Google Alerts so that anytime his name is mentioned, he gets an email about it. The 4 chambers of flying. Wonderful. I'm getting better at this. I figured this one out in minutes, but where is it all leading? I work, I rest, I work, but to what end? Says Schmo. We are born and die and live again. This eternal cycle must be the nature of existence. Life is merely repeated suffering, says Samsara, channeling its inner near automata. An eternal cycle is another name for a prison, but you must understand the cycle before you can break it, for it is possible to escape and yet remain a prisoner, or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. This was the fate of the ghost that haunts this world. Oh man, the shepherd seems like he's putting 2 and 2 together here a little bit. I think he's got a little bit more knowledge than he's letting on at this point. Mr. Love Pickle says this is one of my favorite games. Hey, it's mine too. I really enjoy this game. I'm really glad that I decided to play this way back when. Originally I decided to play this game because I enjoyed Serious Sam, and I was like, well, this is by Crow Team, and they made a good shooter game, but I wonder what it would be like if they made a puzzle game. So I tried it out of pure curiosity, and it ended up being really, really good. Did we find a progenitor of the shepherd? I don't remember. I think maybe? Maybe. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't know what the goal of this is. What the hell is the goal of this puzzle? Hold on. I gotta get a red laser here. But where is there a red input? Or a red output, rather. Oh, it's here. Okay. So... this doesn't actually seem that hard. I can just do this, can't I? Oh, wait. Oh, no. I can solve this. Yeah. We need to do this. Oh, but wait. That's actually not going to solve anything. What my thinking was is that I could just launch the laser over there. But that obviously is not going to work because the output is on the other side of this wall. So that's not going to work. We need another laser connector. Oh, there's a jammer over there. How the hell am I going to get over there, though? So close and yet so far. If I can get something to land in here, I can set it here and then open this up. And then I can get another puzzle implement in. Maybe that fan over there will take me over there. Let's see. I'm gonna take this fan with me. Oh, I can't, because it's on the right. Gotcha. Ah, I see. I see what I gotta do. I have to take something with me and launch it into that area and then climb into the area. There we go. Jammer obtained. Now what in the world do I do with it? I have a jammer. Great. Oh, jammers don't fly on fans, huh? Okay. I was gonna say if I could get the jammer over here, then, if I could get the jammer over here, then I could just jam the gate and not have to deal with the laser, which I thought is what I would have to do. Because you can't... There doesn't actually seem to be a way to get the laser. Because I only have one connector, and it can't actually see that far. Ah, you're right. Good call, Chris Crash. I need to put it on a box and then do it. There we go, that'll get it over there. Look at it go. Good call, Chris Crash. Well done. Yeah! Oh, see, Chris Crash is giving good advice, because Chris Crash is a little bit further on in the game than I am, or a lot of bit. I don't know how far you actually are at this point, but Chris Crash has had to deal with these mechanics before, because these are puzzles that she has solved. Am I helping too much? Well, my rule was if I ask for help, then feel free to give it. So, unless I ask for help, I would hold off on the advice. Because when I need help, when I'm ready to give up and accept advice, I'll ask for it. But yeah, I won't hesitate to ask for advice if I need it. Don't worry. Did I miss something, or did the red laser not do anything? The red laser seemed to be a red herring. I didn't end up needing it at all. So, I'm not sure what that was about. We might have left that one unfinished, I don't know. Right as Azel asks, can I tell you the wrong thing on purpose? No, only villains do that. But okay, everybody. That's gonna do it for the Talos Principle for now. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me and for supporting me during my time of need. I've been buying some very expensive medicine. And it dropped like $70 fucking on more medicine the other day. Because it's not covered by my insurance. It's so annoying. Okay, this is the annoying thing about it too, is I am from a low-income family. I live in a low-income household. I am a low-income adult. Therefore, I get Medicare here in the US. I get the free healthcare that they give you so that you have some, because everybody's required to have some. But the problem, right, is that my insurance company takes this as license to deny me coverage for a lot of the medicine that I need for my Crohn's. But this is where they get you, right? If I was paying for the insurance because I had a higher income, I would be paying for the insurance and not paying for the medicine because it would be covered, but I would still be paying the money for the medicine. It's just that the money goes to a different party, essentially. Like, this is where the system of checks and balances is really fucking annoying when you have a fucking fatal chronic disease. I guess it's not entirely fatal, because I guess I could potentially survive maybe without the medicine for it, but they're fucking wringing me dry no matter what I do, and it's annoying. It's really, really annoying. But I appreciate you all sticking with me while I am dealing with the stress of that. I'm trying to pick back up on streaming and Let's Plays and stuff, so look forward to more of that in the future. And so, what about that thing you saw in the distance? Oh, that's an Easter egg. I didn't end up finding the keys, but we'll see it some other time, no worry. And so, with my little annoyed rant over with, that's gonna do it for the Talos Principle for today. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I will see you all next time when we finish up World B and maybe take Milton's advice and poke around in that old tower a little bit there. Take care, everybody.